Hi everyone, Alison Hayek here. Gonna make a thank you card. I'm gonna make it a 5.5 by 4.25. I'm gonna go ahead and fold this vanilla cardstock. I'm gonna use these butterfly stamps from Stupendous. This cute little one right here, and this tiny one. I'm gonna ink the stamp up nice and good. And this stuff stamps really nice on vellum. It just looks so soft and really pretty. Next I'm going to go over with this silver gel pen. I'm just going to add some dots along the wings. Dry it off a little bit. So I kind of accidentally smeared those, but I'm going to keep going for card's sake. And around the corner on this one, as well as the corner on here. I'm going to line this up where I want it, and I'm going to poke a hole. And I've got some brads from Recollection. They're really tiny and super cute. So I'm going to go ahead and stick him in the hole. I'm going to use my needle tool for opening this up. And then I'm going to make sure that when it opens, it's going to be at a diagonal so that neither one of the legs pokes out from the paper side. And I'm going to poke 3 holes. So we've got 2 silver brads and 1 black one to kind of play on the less black and white pattern. So I'm going to go ahead and stick it down. And then I trim this down so that there would be 1/4 of an inch or an 1/8 of an inch border all around the card. So here, here, and here I'm going to leave an 1/8 of an inch. I'm going to go ahead and stick this down. And it leaves a 1/8 of a border all the way around both patterns and the cardstock. And the next is the fun part. I'm going to use some 2-way glue, and basically 2-way glue is just you put it on and it will be blue, and if you want it to be like regular glue, you leave it blue and then you glue your stuff down, or if you want it to be tacky, then you let it dry. What we're going to do is we're going to let it dry, and then we're going to put this, I call it foil paper. It's not really similar, but it's for your printer. But I'm going to write the word thanks in cursive. Okay, and I'm going to set that aside to dry, and I want it to be tacky. And it'll be shinier, and it won't be as blue. So I'm going to make sure this is dry. And for video's sake, I'm just going to keep going now. And what you do is, this is flat gray, and this is the shiny part. You want the shiny part up. Almost all of them have this flat gray color, no matter what color they are. And you just lay it down and press down firmly. Just smooth your finger over it. Kind of as if you were, taking a crayon and coloring over a piece of brick on paper to get the texture. That's what you want to do here is. And eventually, like, you can take your nail too and rub it like that. But eventually what's going to happen is it's going to start fully sticking, and then the paper's going to start slipping like that. And then you can either rip really hard, like ripping a band-aid off, or you can go slow and keep wiggling the paper around. Alright, so I'm just going to lay that down. Alright, next we're going to add some ribbon, and I've got a long piece and a short piece, and what we're going to do is we're going to take both ends and we're going to loop them around and make a little simple knot. And before we pull them tight, what we're going to do is, when you pull these, come closest to that. So this is going to have a loop right here. You're going to slide that through the top, this part of the loop, and then slowly start pulling it tight and making sure that the smaller piece is centered. And once it's where we want it, we're going to pull really tight. Tight enough, tight where we want it. And then we're going to kind of wiggle it around enough where this isn't laying completely on that, so we actually get some dimension. And what's going to happen here is we're just going to take some glue, really simple, and we're just going to go at a diagonal, just like that. We are going to set this on top of here, like so, and then we are going to just trim our ribbon. And I'm going to leave it overhanging just a little bit. Still wet, so it's like wiggling around. You can always wait, of course, before you trim it. And the card's done for the day. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, give me a rating, and maybe a comment. Have a great day. Alright, so I went and got the extras that I have of this. These are pretty old, back from when I used to live at home, a long time ago. I'm pretty sure you could get these at any paper supply store or Office Max, something like that. They might still make these. But basically how you're supposed to traditionally use them is you print or copy. You can use this on a printer or a laser printer or a copy machine. And you print out what you want, and then you cut the size that you need for your piece of paper. And then you run it through a printer or a copier and make a blank print. And it should transfer your image, the sheet to your image.